Ever wonder when nearly headless Nick first lost his head? Or when Harry learned that Sirius Black was his godfather? Well, it's all here in the Hogwarts Timeline. Hogwarts founded by Godric Gryffindor, Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw and Salazar Slytherin. Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington dies from near decapitation. Lord Voldemort opens the Chamber of Secrets, moaning Myrtle killed. Hagrid expelled. Aragog escapes to the Forbidden Forest. Albus Dumbledore defeats the dark wizard Grindelwald. Harry Potter born to James and Lily Potter. After Lord Voldemort kills Lily and James Potter, Hagrid rescues Harry and delivers him to his aunt and uncle on Privet Drive.
He's far better off growing up away from all of that. Until he is ready. There, Hagrid. It's not really goodbye after all. Good luck, Harry Potter.
Letters to Harry Potter from Hogwarts arrive at the Dursleys by the hundreds. Rubeus Hagrid rescues Harry on his 11th birthday from the Dursleys at the hut on the rock. Hagrid takes Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase supplies for Hogwarts. After Harry withdraws money from Gringotts, he purchases his work robes, course books, cauldron, files, and a wand.
Welcome, Harry, to Diagon Alley.
Quills and your ink. And over there, all your bits and bobs for doing your wizardry. Seems only yesterday that your mother and father were in here buying their first wands. Here we are. Give it a wave. Apparently not.
Harry Potter catches the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 at King's Cross.
Could you tell me how to get onto the platform? Not to worry, dear. It's Ron's first time to Hogwarts as well. Now, all you've got to do is walk straight at the wall between platforms 9 and 10. Best do it at a bit of a run if you're nervous. Good luck.
On board, Harry befriends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger. The Sorting Hat places Harry, Hermione, and Ron into Gryffindor House.
Difficult, very difficult. Plenty of courage, I see. Not a bad mind either. There's talent, oh yes, and a thirst to prove yourself. But where to put you?
Not Slytherin. Not Slytherin.
Not Slytherin, eh? Are you sure? You could be great, you know. It's all here in your head. And Slytherin will help you on the way to greatness. There's no doubt about that. No?
Please.
Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor!
Harry has tea with Hagrid in his hut near the Forbidden Forest. The Halloween feast is interrupted by a mountain troll who nearly kills Hermione, but is defeated by Harry and Ron.
Do something! What? Anything! Hurry up! Swish and flick! Wingardium Leviosa! Cool.
Gryffindor beats Slytherin in a Quidditch match when Harry catches the golden snitch in his mouth.
Looks like he's going to be sick.
He's got the snitch! Harry Potter receives 150 points for catching the snitch! Gryffindor wins!
Harry receives his father's invisibility cloak as a present. He discovers the Mirror of Erised and sees his parents again. Harry, Ron and Hermione follow Quirrell through the trapdoor, which leads them to a giant game of wizard chess. Ron successfully guides Harry and Hermione through. Harry learns that Lord Voldemort lives within Quirrell and seeks the Sorcerer's Stone as his elixir of life to create a new body. Harry successfully defeats Lord Voldemort and the Sorcerer's Stone is destroyed. With the addition of 170 extra points, Gryffindor upsets Slytherin in the House Cup.
Assuming that my calculations are correct, I believe that a change of decoration is in order. Gryffindor wins the House Cup.
Harry Potter's 12th birthday. Dobby, the Malfoy's house elf, visits Harry at the Dursleys and warns Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts.
Why don't you sit down?
Sit down. Sit down.
Dobby, shush, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you or anything.
Offend Dobby? Dobby
Dobby has heard of your greatness, sir, but never has he been asked to sit down by a wizard like an equal.
You can't have met many decent wizards, then.
No, I haven't. That was an awful thing to say. Dobby!
Stop! Dobby! Dobby, Dobby, please, stop!
Ron Weasley, with brothers Fred and George, helps Harry escape the Dursleys in a flying Ford Anglia. On his way to Diagon Alley via flue powder from the Weasleys' fireplace, Harry accidentally arrives at Borgin and Burke's in Nocturne Alley.
Yes. In you go. That's it.
Diagon Alley!
You see? It's quite easy, dear. Don't be afraid. Come on. Come on. In you go. That's it. Mind your head. That's right. Now take your flue powder. That's it. Very good. Now don't forget to speak very, very clearly.
Diagonally.
What did he say, dear?
Diagonally.
I thought he did.
Lucius Malfoy slips Tom Riddle's diary into Ginny Weasley's cauldron. After missing the Hogwarts Express, Harry and Ron fly the Ford Anglia to Hogwarts, where they crash into the Whomping Willow. Mrs. Weasley sends Ron a howler. "If you put another toe out of line, we'll bring you straight home!"
Bloody bird's a menace. Oh no!
Look, everyone. Weasley's got himself a howler.
Go on, Ron. I ignored one from my gran once. It was horrible.
Ronald Weasley! How dare you steal that car? I am absolutely disgusted! Your father's now facing an inquiry at work, and it's entirely your fault! If you put another toe out of line, we'll bring you straight home! Oh, and Ginny, dear, congratulations on making Gryffindor. Your father and I are so proud.
Gilderoy Lockhart, Hogwarts' new Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, unleashes Cornish pixies, resulting in pandemonium.
Cornish pixies?
Freshly caught Cornish pixies. Laugh if you will, Mr. Finnegan. The pixies can be devilishly tricky little blighters. Let's see what you make of them. Come on now, round them up, round them up. Are any pixies?
Harry hears the basilisk's voice. Hermione's 12th birthday. Hermione steals bicorn horn and boomslang skin from Snape's office. During a duel with Draco, Harry speaks Parseltongue to a snake.
Ipera, Ivanaska.
What are you playing at?
Justin Finch Fletchley petrified in third basilisk attack. A victim of improper transformation, Hermione is partially changed into a cat. Harry and Ron drink the polyjuice potion, transforming into Crabbe and Goyle.
Do you remember me telling you that the polyjuice potion was only for human transformations? It was cat hair I plucked off Millicent Bulstrode's robes. Look at my face.
Look at your tail.
Hermione is petrified in fourth basilisk attack, curfew instated. Hagrid is sent to Azkaban as a precaution. Dumbledore is removed as headmaster of Hogwarts. Harry and Ron confront and escape Aragog in the Forbidden Forest. Harry, Ron and Lockhart enter the Chamber of Secrets. Harry saves Ginny and defeats the basilisk with the assistance of Fawkes. Professor Sprout and Madame Pomfrey revive basilisk victims who are then released from the hospital. Gryffindor wins Hogwarts Cup. Dumbledore is reinstated as headmaster. Dobby is freed when presented with Harry's sock from Lucius Malfoy.
Why don't you prove it? Come, Dobby.
Open it.
Dobby?
Master has given Dobby a sock.
What? I didn't...
Master has presented Dobby with clothes. Dobby is free.
You lost me, my servant!
Hagrid returns from Azkaban. Harry Potter's 13th birthday. Aunt Marge arrives at the Dursleys for a week's visit. Harry receives Ron Weasley's letter and a newspaper clipping from Egypt. Harry inflates Aunt Marge like a monstrous balloon. After leaving the Dursleys, Harry is picked up by the night bus, where he reads of Sirius Black's escape from Azkaban.
Welcome to the night bus. Emergency transport for a stranded witch or wizard. My name is Stan Shunpike and I will be your conductor for this evening. Take her away, Ern.
Yeah, take it away, Ernie. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
What did you say your name was again?
I didn't.
Well, whereabouts are you headed?
The Leaky Cauldron. That's in London.
Do you hear that, Ern?
The leaky cauldron, that's in London.
The leaky cauldron. Hey, if you have the pea soup, make sure you eat it before it eats you.
But the muggles, can't they see us? Muggles? They don't see nothing, do they?
No, but if you jab them with a fork, they feel.
The night bus drops Harry off at the leaky cauldron, where he is checked into room 11 by Cornelius Fudge. After purchasing school supplies in Diagon Alley, Ron and Hermione reunite with Harry at the leaky cauldron. Hermione purchases Crookshanks from the magical menagerie. Professor Lupin drives the Dementors away from Harry with a Patronus charm aboard the Hogwarts Express. Professor McGonagall gives the time turner to Hermione, who swears she won't tell anyone. Malfoy is injured by Buckbeak during Hagrid's Care of Magical Creatures class. With his injured arm in a sling, Malfoy returns to classes. A bug art is demonstrated by Professor Lupin in a defense against the dark arts class.
Form a line. I want everyone to picture the thing they fear the very most and turn it into something funny. Next. Ron. Concentrate. Yes, Sophie. Be brave. Wander the ready, Ron. Wander the ready.
Ridiculous.
Show us what you see. That's enough for today. If you'd all like to collect your books from the back of the class, that's the end of the lesson. Thank you.
Hermione's 13th birthday. Harry chats with Professor Lupin while Ron and Hermione visit Hogsmeade for the first time. The Halloween feast is enjoyed with sweets from honeydukes and entertainment from the Hogwarts ghosts. The fat lady in the portrait vanishes after being slashed, forcing all the students to sleep in the Great Hall.
Right, the headmaster's here. Come on, move. No, you heard? Move!
Mr. Filch, round up the ghosts. Tell them to search every painting in the castle to find the fat lady.
There's no need for ghosts, Professor. That lady's there.
Hey, mind where you're going! Slow down! You listen, I'm at 5!
Dear lady, who did this to you?
Oh, he's like the devil. He's not. And a soul as dark as his name. It's him, headmaster. The one they all talk about. He's here, somewhere in the castle. Sirius Black!
Secure the castle, Mr. Filch. The rest of you, in the Great Hall.
Hufflepuff beats Gryffindor at Quidditch after Dementors cause Harry to pass out and fall nearly 50 feet to the ground. Waking up in the hospital wing, Harry learns his Nimbus 2000 was destroyed by the Whomping Willow. After Professor Lupin returns to class, he agrees to give Harry anti-Dementor lessons. After Harry receives the Marauder's map from Fred and George, he is finally able to visit Hogsmeade.
If you will. I solemnly swear that I am up to no good.
Messrs. Mooney, Wormtail, Padfoot and Prongs are proud to present the Marauder's map.
We owe them so much.
Hang on. This is Hogwarts. And that... no. Is that really...
Dumbledore, in his study, pacing, does that a lot.
So you mean this map shows...
Everyone.
Everyone?
Everyone. Where they are, what they're doing, every minute of every day.
Brilliant. Where'd you get it?
Nicked it from Filch's office, of course. First year. Now listen, there are 7 secret passageways out of the castle. We'd recommend this one.
The one-eyed witch passageway. It'll lead you straight to Honeyduke's cellar.
Be your best hurry. Filch is heading this way. Oh, and Harry, don't forget, when you're done, just give it a tap and say, Mischief managed. Otherwise anyone can read it.
At the Three Broomsticks with Ron and Hermione, Harry overhears that Sirius Black was his parents' secret keeper and his godfather. Hagrid receives a letter informing him that a hearing for Buckbeak is scheduled with the Committee for the Disposal of Dangerous Creatures. The Hogwarts Express returns the students to Hogwarts after Christmas holiday.
Do you mind me trying? The Grim. Possibly.
My dear, from the first moment you stepped foot in my class, I sensed that you did not possess the proper spirit for the noble art of divination. No, you see, you may be young in years, but the heart that beats beneath your bosom is as shriveled as an old maid's, your soul as dry as the pages of the books to which you so desperately cleave. Have I said something?
Professor Lupin begins teaching Harry the Patronus charm to shield himself from Dementors. Ron discovers that Scabbers is missing and blames Crookshanks. Harry, Ron and Hermione visit a distraught Hagrid, who is concerned about the fate of Buckbeak. Hagrid learns that Buckbeak is to be executed.
Bit grand for you, isn't it, Weaselby? Don't your family sleep in one room?
Shut your mouth, Malfoy.
Ooh, not very friendly. Boys, I think it's time we teach Weaselby how to respect his superiors.
Hope you don't mean yourself.
How dare you talk to me? Filthy little mudblood. Who was that? Don't stand there, do something!
What? What's up, Malfoy? Nice to see you. Get away! Malfoy! Wait!
Harry!
Bloody hell, Harry. That was not funny.
Ron Weasley's 14th birthday. Hermione punches Malfoy's face in defense of Hagrid.
Look who's here.
Ah, come to see the show.
You foul, loathsome, evil little cockroach!
Hermione, no! He's not worth it. Malfoy, you okay? Let's go! Come, quick! Let's go away. Run, not a word to anyone, understood?
That felt good.
Harry, Hermione and Ron visit Hagrid just before Buckbeak is scheduled to be executed. Ron is dragged into the Whomping Willow by a dog. Harry and Hermione arrive at the Shrieking Shack and discover the truth about Sirius Black, Remus Lupin, and Peter Pettigrew. Harry and Sirius Black are attacked by the Dementors near the lake. Professor Dumbledore instructs Harry and Hermione to use the Time Turner to go back in time. Harry and Hermione rescue Buckbeak moments before his scheduled execution after seeing their earlier selves enter Hagrid's hut. Harry drives away the Dementors at the lake with a Patronus charm after seeing his earlier self succumb to the Dementors.
Expecto Patronum!
Harry and Hermione free Sirius Black from the tower, allowing him to fly to freedom with Buckbeak.